Well, this is starting off to a rough start, I'm telling you. Yeah, if you read the description of today's show, I was heading down to Caruthersville, Missouri, which is basically Lyle Stokes, and Uncle Lou says, do not go there. If they gave you one piece of advice, they said, do not go there, because it is absolute a nightmare down there at all times. One thing or another, every time, it's always a freaking nightmare. So I drove all the way down here and got to Caruthersville, and the river is even higher here than it is up where I was at. And all my bank spots are underwater. It's up in the trees and the bushes and the vines and the weeds, and there's no way to get. I found one spot that I could get to, and there is absolutely no phone signal there. Matter of fact, it's probably -2 on your bars. But anyways, I'm heading back. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm heading back up Interstate 55, and we're going to head back to New Madrid because it's the only place we're going to be able to fish today, unfortunately. But you know what? The title of the show lived up to its name. You just don't go there. Now, me and Richard Cluck went down there a few weeks ago, or one day last month, and we actually mopped up the floor with the catfish. But it was not like it is right now. Should have known better. But you know me, y'all know me, I don't listen. If I can find a hard way to do something, I'm going to do it that way. I can't read chat, of course, because I'm driving, so welcome in, everybody. We got Mr. Zepko over there. He's got some rods out. Hopefully get on a fish while I'm getting moved to back up to a spot where I can fish. And at this point, I'm so aggravated and stressed out that I think I'm just gonna find an easy spot on the river, just like I did last night. See if maybe there's a morning bite there. I don't know. We will be fishing here in a little bit, though. But in the meantime, we got Ethan out with some hooks in the water, so we'll work with what we got. Cheeto's truck right in front of me. All right, buddy, I'm scooting over. You're in the fast lane. Go on, get it.
If I can keep them damn channel cats off my line long enough, hopefully a decent blue will come up in here.
You'll be all right. It was just 10 minutes ago. He's telling me he's trying to catch a carp last night because you couldn't catch no catfish. So if you can get channel cats, get them.
I said I was trying to catch the carp for
yeah,
bait.
When I got down there, do what?
I said I was trying to catch the carp for bait with some corn.
Oh, well, I threw the cast net down here. I did go to one of my bait spots that I know down here. I threw the cast net, loaded up on shad, but I just put them carp back in the water. I'm like, I don't need them.
Yeah, I caught one little shad.
Bait rich and spot poor.
One big fat creek chub yesterday when I threw my net before I left, and had some frozen. And then, like I said, I caught probably 15 or 20 baby drum in my net walking up and down this bank.
Yeah.
One bluegill. I got him out on a hook right now.
Yep, I'm almost seeing. I can't see the chat right now because, like I said, I'm driving. But I can almost imagine that either Lyle Stokes or Uncle Lou are probably in chat and having a field day, talking smack. I guarantee it. Now, you can't see chat, can you? Levi?
Nope.
You can't see it? Well, I don't want to look because I don't want to get no wreck.
Nope.
I don't know. The hair on
He'll
the
be
back
there
of my
waiting
neck
on
is standing up. I just almost bet you if either Uncle Lou or Lyle Stokes or both of them are in freaking chat right now, just yucking it up. You stupid boy. But hey, you know me, man. I gotta try. Talking about last night on the live show, and I thought, you know what? Let's just go against what Lyle and Lou said. Go down there and catch catfish. Well, kick me in the crotch and spit on the back of my neck. I should have listened to him, I guess. It's gone awful down there, man. It's flooded out. I even tried to go in. I was going to go into the casino and see if they'd let me fish off the back of the boat. I could sit out the rods and run in there and play slot machines.
That'd make for a hell of a video, wouldn't it?
I know it, man. Hit a jackpot and catch a 50-pounder or two. Now that'd be a show to watch right there.
Double jackpot.
You got that right. Yeah, I just don't think they'll let you fish off the back of that casino boat. I couldn't imagine walking through that casino with 16-foot rod in my hand.
Hey, next time you talk to Dunnigan, tell him I found his fishing rod he left out here.
Really?
It broke off at the butt.
You sure it's his?
I'd bet money on it.
Was he there this morning?
No,
was he there last night?
Last Sunday. Last Sunday.
Oh, really? Well, just hang on to it because we'll run across him eventually. I'm going to be on the boat with him next week.
No, he broke it and threw it in the water.
Oh, so it's not a good rod then?
Everything but the end of it where the reel goes.
Oh, well, see, now, I don't believe that's Dunnigan's rod because Dunnigan wouldn't throw a rod in the water. That don't sound like something he'd do. It surely does not. Man, I should have ate breakfast this morning. Dadgummit. I think I got a Mountain Dew and some meat sticks. I don't even know where the hell am I right now. Am I almost to Portageville? Go on, car. I'm not in the fast lane. If you get on past me, don't run up the backside of this semi. Make me hit the brakes. Give me a break here. Come on. There you go. Get on, little feller. Get on, little doggy. Where am I? I'm in New Madrid County line. Just coming across into New Madrid County. Oh, we ain't far. I'm gonna reach in the old grab bag here. Grab out one of these meat sticks to see what flavor I got. We got smoked chipotle. Eat this thing and Lambert's Cafe. Hey man, we ought to just bag fishing and go to Lambert's. You want to? Get on up there. What is up with this little bit? Yep, we're at Portageville now. So we're not far from New Madrid. We ain't too bad a shape. We're heading north on Interstate 55.
Throw me a roll, Danny. Throw me a roll.
I'm working on it.
I ain't been to Lambert's in 20 years, probably.
You know, honestly, my wife loves that restaurant. I ain't that crazy about it, to be honest with you.
Well, we used to have our soccer game for the All-Star League down there in Sykeston. We used to always go down there.
Yeah?
When I was a little kid.
Not far to St. Louis. 176 miles to St. Louis. Sykeston's 34. So we're 34 miles away from Lambert's.
Show me a
Go ahead and get
roll.
rolls told to the camera. I don't know, do they still throw them rolls? Because I know that one lady sued them because she got hit in the eye.
I have no idea.
I don't think they throw them anymore. Yeah, there was some lady in there and they threw the roll. She couldn't catch it and it hit her in the eye. She said it scratched her cornea, is what she claimed. She claimed she had a scratched cornea and she sued Lambert's, got a bunch of money. So I don't think they throw them anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, probably not after that happened.
Yep. I don't know. You can't do nothing nowadays. People just sue you for everything.
Yeah. Everybody too sensitive nowadays.
Well, it ain't just that, they're greedy, money hungry, crooked like snakes. I mean, it ain't like the old days where you did something, it might have, gave somebody a little bit of inconvenience, and you just say, I apologize, and they say, it's okay, don't worry about it. It was an accident. And everybody goes their separate way. Nowadays, if you step on their tennis shoes, lawsuit, I want 10 pairs of Nikes because you stepped on my Converse. That's the world we live in, buddy. Man, that meat stick's good. I can want to eat another one. All right, well. Hey, Daddy, what's the road? What's sad about it is I'm probably going to go, I'm not going to go back to the exact spot where I was last night. I'm going to go just downstream of it, like that's going to make a difference. We'll see. We're not too terrible far away right now. Well, another meat stick. What kind was that? That is a original flavor. All right, then. Well, I see the, you know what? Hey, I got an idea.
What?
We'll go over here at the old aluminum factory, and I'm gonna walk down to the spot with the phone and see if we can keep signal. If we can, we're going there. It'd be way better. We might actually get some giant fish there. I didn't think about that, but I looked across there and seen the smokestack off that factory, and I thought, you know what? Let's go give that a try. I think that's a better idea than going back to where I was last night. It all depends if we're going to have signal there or not.
Yeah.
There's the screen. Who is that?
Speed bump, John.
What's up, buddy?
Well, he's not right here right this second, but we're on.
Well, I hope y'all are catching fish because it gives these people something to watch besides me driving down the highway.
I heard that. We had a big bite earlier, but we missed it.
So he'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't hook him in the lip, he's still there. Got a spot we're gonna try to go to is matter of fact, it's right up here. There's the city of Marston. That's where we're headed. We're gonna try that. I'll take the phone out of the truck and I'm gonna walk down to this spot where I can fish. If we got signal there, then we'll fish there. Gonna be way better, I think. Food, exit 40. You had me at food.
Food sounds
New
good.
Madrid County Port. All right, we're gonna take this off ramp here and take a shortcut. No, 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 no. All right, wish ain't no traffic coming. I don't feel like getting hit today. Yeah, we are good. We're good to go. Now, we're only a couple of minutes away from the first spot we're going to try. Oh, hang on, Bill. There we go. You're there.
Yeah, sorry, my phone fell. It cut me off.
I don't know if you're talking or not. Can't hear you.
Hey,
Are you saying anything?
You know, my phone fell. It cut me
I ain't
out.
got no.
Sorry about that.
Let me pull
hey,
over. I'm
Danny.
gonna look and see what.
Hey, Dunnigan told me to tell you the hell I wouldn't throw a rod in the water. Told you that was his rod I found.
What do I do? Lose signal?
Danny. You lose hearing too?
Let's see what I got going on here.
Can you hear me now, Jason? Hello?
All right. Did I get that fixed? I don't know if I did or not. I don't hear nobody.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Now I had to leave the stream and come back in it. I lost signal and it just totally screwed everything up.
Can you hear me now, Danny?
I can hear you loud and clear, buddy. It's on my end, not yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't on you. It was on me. I lost signal and I had to leave and come back in,
All right.
and which is not a good sign. I hope we can hold on to signal going down here.
Yeah. It'd be bad
We're
if you
fixing to
don't.
find out. We're fixing to head down here by these big old factories and cut in here and take a look.
You must be heading to a new spot.
No, I've been here before. They're building a new factory here, and it's a spot that I used to fish all the time. But they got big businesses coming in here.
Oh, you talking about that spot you was fishing like 2 years ago, last year or so?
Yeah. Let's just hope I can walk down here and have signal. We'll find out. If we do, this is where we're going to fish at. We'll get down here and take a look, see what we got. Yeah, we're actually driving across the construction lot right now. This is they cleared this whole field out. They're going to build a factory right here where I'm driving. We're going to take a look, see what this looks like down here.
The question is, when they get done building, are you going to be able to fish there still?
You know what? I don't know. But here's another thing they're going to do. I don't know how well you can see this. Where I'm pulling up at, they have dug what you would think is a big giant lake. But they've actually got that dug out. And what it is they're going to have factories on each side of that lake there. Okay. And then they're going to dig the levee out and connect the river to this. And they're going to have barges pull in here to load grain and stuff like that. But it's under construction right now. But
Yeah.
let's
You lost it.
you still hear me?
Yeah.
I can still hear you.
You cut out for a minute, but it came back.
Well, that's because I unplugged from the truck. All right, we're going to walk down here and see if we see how many bars we got. It don't show me on there. Dadgummit. All right, let's just go check the spot out and see if we're still going to have signal here. Yeah, see, they've dug all this out and cleared this whole field. They're going to build a giant factory right here and a grain bins all over there. But we got to walk down here and see if we can keep signal. If we do, we're going to come back to the truck, grab all the stuff, and come back here.
It looks like you just drive your truck down there.
You do not want to pull down here, because you're definitely going to give your four-wheel drive a workout. This is loose sand with gumbo mud about 6 inches underneath it.
Oh yeah.
You pull down here and you're going to sink like you're in quicksand, and then you ain't getting that truck out. Let's see here. Still loud and clear? Everything good?
Yep.
Well, I'm thinking.
Looks like you're gonna be all right.
I'm thinking we're gonna go right here, but oh man, look at that sweet, soft sand bank right there. What do you think? We're gonna give this a try?
Yeah, I said I hear you loud and clear.
This is a huge eddy right here. Let's see these steel deals that they drove down in here are walls that they're going to build. Whenever they cut through that, and then the barges will come right through here, and go up into that little man-made lake and they'll park. But they're in the process of building that. But we got to go back up there, grab our stuff, our tripod, everything we need, and we'll come back down here and let's do some fishing. I think this is
All
going to be a
right.
little bit better. I got to carry all that crap down here. I think we're going to go bare minimum, though, maybe 2 rods, so I don't have to carry a whole lot of stuff. I hate climbing up hills.
These fishing is definitely a workout.
Yeah. Yeah, see that whole little man-made lake there? That's actually going to get connected to the river. They're going to cut all this out
Yeah.
where barges can come up in here.
It's gonna be deep.
Yeah, my only concern right now is are they going to stop me from coming back up in here? You know what I mean?
Looks like they will.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You got that Riceland factory right there at
Yeah.
or Nutrien. They actually built a road behind the factory as a courtesy road for people to get back there and fish.
Oh, that was nice.
Now, that's really nice of them and all. The problem is there's absolutely no phone signal back there. All right,
Oh,
I gotta lay you guys down for just a second.
all right.
And we'll get our stuff together. Now, this particular spot right here, I was actually fishing on Pontoon Jody had a tournament. It was the trifecta tournament where you had to catch a blue cat, a flathead, and a channel cat. And in this exact spot, I caught a 39-pound flathead that night.
Oh, wow.
All right, you guys are on a tripod. Let me start getting stuff together. What in the world? You guys still there?
Yep.
Okay. I'm at the back of the truck. I got to tie a rig on one of these rods I just broke off a while ago. And then we'll start carrying stuff down. Okay. We're getting there. I believe we'll take those 2 rods right there. Actually. This
bear with me. I'm getting there. That wind's still pretty bad here. Man, I took walks. One freaking thing after another. Jeez, that wind. Come on now. Oh, God. I think I got my hearing aids connected, so if that's true, you guys can hear every grunt, groan, everything that I'm doing right now. What I did with them clippers. All right, there's 2 rods ready to go. We need this and that. We're gonna take those 2. Chair. It's most unorganized. Unorganized mist you'll ever come across, probably. What am I forgetting? Hang on, we're almost there. Okay. Come on now. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I'm gonna set y'all right here for just a minute. I'm gonna carry that stuff down and then I'll come back and get y'all. Because I can't carry everything at one time. It's just not gonna work for me. Oh, Lord. Can y'all still hear me?
Oh yeah, we hear you.
All right. I ain't built for this crap anymore.
I can hear it.
Yeah. All right, I gotta stop. Catch my breath. All right, let's go. Oh, well, this is gonna be better than the spot we was at last night. I know that. I was just worried about the phone signal. Oh, sitting there thinking. For a second there, I thought I forgot the bait, but I didn't. All right, how do we want to set this up? Let's see. Let's go. First off, we'll get you guys set down here. There we go. All right. Come on, hook. Are you kidding me? Come on. Y'all just hang tight. Be fishing here in just a minute. All right, we don't need this. We can get it out of the way. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Probably should have switched those. It'll be all right. Chair's gonna be blowing over. Let me get a power pack on you guys. Alright. I don't know how well. I'm awful close to those rods, so I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see them. To be honest with you. Really? I don't think you can see all of Black Betty, though. We're going to have to scoot way away from her. gonna scoot way over here. And then I'm just hoping the camera don't overheat. I'm directly in the sunlight.
Yep, same
And
here.
I'll be struggling to see the chat. But let me get these baited up. Let's get them out there. Am I breathing really hard on here and stuff? Out here in the center of that eddy, I'm gonna try to hit that current seam on the outside edge of that eddy. Right. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I wanted to be. That is absolutely gorgeous. All right, we're fishing.
Same time.
Yeah. All right. I know it's gonna take an act of God for me to get caught up. If there's any chance of me getting caught up in the chat, I seriously doubt it. Because yeah, I could have came here right off the bat. Saved myself a lot of headache this morning. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be not fun reading chat, I'll tell you that. There's 29 people in here. Oh, that's awesome. Probably had more until they said I was driving around. Let's see. Is that Uncle Jeep's in here? Let's see. I mean, I'm just gonna roll back and say hi to everybody. I'm sorry I missed so many of y'all's comments. I just kind of want to, I'll catch my breath. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna go back through, say hi to everybody, and make sure I acknowledge you as best I can. I ain't never figured out exactly how to say it. Roll up, MT. Jose Pan Fisherman's in here. MJ Outdoors. Let's see. Honeycuts, hey, they are straight up the river from us, about a little over 3 hours away. If you go up Mississippi, you'll get to them. About 3.5 hours up to them. Parker Pursuits. Man, I'm struggling to see this, y'all. Honestly, I figured right now this is probably the best shot we got at getting on a catfish today is this spot right here. Believe it or not, this is actually a huge eddy. The water looks good. Little sand beach. If we do hook up on something big, yeah, we're up on top of this ridge line. If we hook up on something, we can just jump down off there and get down there on that beach and land the fish right there. But we're gonna sit here with them and see if I can see this crap. The wind's still pretty terrible here. It's not quite as bad as it was over the other spot.
It's starting to blow.
Sure. Yeah, it was doing that last night here, and it ain't stopped. It's still blowing like it was last night. River Cat's tackling the house, Mr. John Cyclone. Backing up here. Guys, I'm going to miss so many. I'm going to miss so many of y'all's comments because there's no way I can go all the way back.
Is he gonna be fishing today?
Oh God, Lyle Stokes is in here. So, I'm just gonna jump back to the bottom here. Let's see, Uncle Gene, we're fishing and well, thought we were camping. Let's see if I can get this thing adjusted where it's a little easier for me to see. There we go.
Is John gonna fish today?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him since last night.
Oh.
I
Are
guess
you
y'all
gonna
see
make it
him.
to the gathering?
Do what?
Are you gonna make it to the gathering?
I'm not. I've got I've got way too many things scheduled this year, and I've actually just blown my budget all to pieces. So I had to choose between going to the gathering or going to Florida, and I'm going to Florida.
I don't blame you. I can go to Florida too.
Yeah. Yeah. If I go to the gathering, I got to cancel the Florida vacation, and that's not happening.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit.
Ugh. I'm sinking. My chair's sinking in the sand, so man, I just can't catch a break today. Good grief, man. Let's see if I can get situated here. That's a little better. Trying to see if I got a good eye shot on them rods there. Yes, I think I do. Right there. Anyways, 28 people in here, and I'm just so too far behind on chat to even try to think about getting caught up, so I apologize for that. Uncle Jeepsy's just trolling. Lisa Swain said, okay, break time. Jose. Well, Marcia and I hit the river I'm assuming he means last night. She caught 14 altogether. You need to post snow pictures. Come on, Parker. Sorry I've been around. This is from Uncle Jeep. Sorry I've been around. What did he say? I missed it. So I haven't been around for a while. Been working really weird hours at work. Okay, well, man, I get it. I understand. Weekend Angler Danny, two things. I absolutely threw that broken rod in the river because I was pissed. And Lambert's does still throw rolls. Well, maybe you should go get a job at Lambert's since you throwing them rods. Maybe you can throw them rolls. Hey, Danny, have you caught anything yet? Man, I've been running all morning. I drove all the way down south to here, went to Caruthersville, Missouri, and got there and found out there's no bank spots at all. Couldn't get in there to fish. And so I had to pack everything up, and I drove back north, and I just got here a little bit ago. We've had the rods in the water probably less than 10 minutes, I'd say. So we've only done like 10 minutes of fishing so far a day after running everywhere. But honestly, I think if we're going to catch anything today, this is going to be the spot right here. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket right here. Catfish Dog, what up, Tim? Good afternoon, Danny, and all in chat. Welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Put our biggest on our, let's see, on our RCT chat. Okay. I'll have to look for that whenever I get out of here. And of course, like I told you guys, you see me bank fishing this year, you're going to see her. There she is, a 16-footer, old Black Betty out there. But I've got one of my favorite rods of all time right in front of her, my 10-foot Ancient Mariner Challenger rod with my Gem Series reel on there. And I was only going to carry 2 rods down here because, you know, I'm climbing up sand dunes today. And you see that covered with rocks. And just to hurry up and get down here, we're just going to do a 2-rod setup. It's no big deal. So that's the 2 we picked. We got Black Betty and the 10-foot Ancient Mariner. Of course, both of them have the RCT hooks on them. Okay. It says Guerrero in here. Let's see here. Because Mike Lockhart, I think I said hi to you. Yep, and then just answered the question to you. Catfish Dog, Mark Pursuits, Guerrero Bagre, Rob Box, what's up, brother man? Well, what's up to you? I have been just running crazy today. This was not a very organized situation, but when am I ever? You know what I'm saying? When am I ever organized? If I was organized, people would just be like, that ain't Danny.
More of the same.
Lyle Stokes. I tried to tell you not to go that godforsaken. Hey, I know, but look here, I'm going back down there. You can bet on that. I am going back down there. It's just, man, every bank spot that I know down there, the river was so high. It's like, you see all those bushes and stuff over there? Well, down there, the water's up into those bushes, and you can't even get to you can't even get a spot to stand on the bank that's all up in trees and stuff. But I will be going back. And Parker, after last night, she wants to switch to bank casters. She had a giant on a spinning rod and couldn't control it. This is me, Danny. I tell you what, after all I've been through this morning, one of you rods just needs to just go crazy, just bend in half and give me some kind of a reward for all this crap. So come on with it. Let's get on a big fish today. I'm not sure how the grass situation will be right here. This river has definitely dropped. Me and Richard Cluck were here last weekend, and the water was all the way up to where I'm sitting right here, this edge. All those rocks right there that you see, those were underwater. So it's dropped quite a bit since last week. And there were a lot of logs floating out here last week that aren't there now. It says, when you're done today, message me. I have an idea. Well, I absolutely will, because any Lyle Stokes ideas, I'm just like, I'm on that. I get an idea from Lyle Stokes, I'm jumping on it. Parker, the river is dropping crazy. It is. But see, down at Caruthersville, dude, it's like still real freaking high down there. I mean, it's only like 35 to 40 minutes south of here. And I just come up Interstate 55 and come back to New Madrid from Caruthersville. And because the river's got so many bends and turns in it, you know, that's an extra 50 miles or whatever just in rivers and turning and stuff. But the water's definitely higher down there than it is up here. But yeah, it has dropped here quite a bit since last week. Because I say I'm looking at spots that was underwater when me and Richard were here. See, let's see. No, I ain't going to repeat what Parker said. He said, don't do it, Danny. Lyle's ideas lead you down the wrong road. Well, you know what? I've always been wanting to take the road. I've traveled the road not taken, so that sounds like it's right up my alley. Hey, I've gotten advice from Lyle Stokes before, and I can't think of a single time that he was wrong, to be honest with you. He's given me advice many, many times in the past, and I can't think of a single time where I'm like, I wish I hadn't listened to Lyle. I've never had to say that yet. You know, I ain't saying the day won't come, but I'm just saying, as of right now, I've never had Lyle tell me anything that I wish that he hadn't told me. Now, you guys seen me fish this before, but when I fished it before, all the sand that I'm sitting on, this was all covered with rocks, which they took a giant crane. You can see how they pulled all them rocks and the concrete. They pulled them up off the bank here, and they piled them up right over there. So they cleared all the rocks off of the bank, most of them. Said, oh my God, Jerry, you ain't right. Well, Lyle, I thought you knew that. Yep. I mean, you're acting like you're surprised that Parker's got something wrong with him in his skull. But I think pretty much anybody that's ever spent more than 15 minutes with him in person knows that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, see there?
He's speaking the truth now. He's speaking the truth.
You got that right. So, been live for an hour, 1 hour and 1 minute. And I've been fishing for maybe 15 minutes. Well, hopefully we'll get on something here. See, because they've dug this out and they've basically completely changed the bank here as far as the layout of it. Because used to I'd fish way down there in the edge of that eddy right there in that little cove. But see, they drove those steel plates in there. Those are all new. They just put those in. They got the ones right behind me here. They just put these in. And those are going to be the outside walls of when they dig this out and connect it to that man-made lake over there. Those are going to be the outer limits of it right there for the barges to come up in here. Dirty people watching. Yeah. Come on, fishing. Well, I'll tell you what, if I keep fishing, I'm going to have to go back to drinking. It's just getting that point. I very rarely ever drink anymore, but I tell you what, it's starting to sound like a better idea. The more I do this crap. I got 2 of my best rods out there. Got good bait on there. Fresh shad that I just caught a little while ago. And all we can do is hope that 2 rods is going to be enough to get a fish find one of them. Man, that wind is whipping. Can you guys hear that wind? Is it very loud?
No.
Okay, good. I am Bluetooth through my hearing aids right now, and it's blowing on the back of my head. I kind of worried that it was gonna be loud on you. Boy, Betty is 16-foot rod. She's just bouncing in that wind, man. But don't worry about that, because I can tell the difference between a wind-blown rod and when a fish grabs it. It's a whole different look. Yeah, if you ever see a rod with a bouncing in the wind like that, you're thinking, well, I can't tell if that's a bite or not. Well, the thing is, when you get a bite, you're going to know it's a bite. If you're looking at it bouncing and you're not sure, it's probably not a bite. Not always, but most of the time. Let's see. Can see the wind bouncing that rod. Yeah. So, 31 people with 21 thumbs up. Smash that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stash that thumbs up for me. If you want to. I'm not going to break your finger if you don't give me a thumbs up. It's appreciated. But it don't aggravate me when people don't want to. I mean, that's a lot of hard work, you know, moving that finger over there and tapping on the screen. I'm not wanting to make anybody strain herself. Man, I left all my drinks and stuff up in the truck, and oh my God, I'd almost rather dehydrate and die here than walk back up that hill. Weather's been crazy. Going to be 90 degrees Thursday and 50 degrees Friday. Dude, man, I hope that does not screw up next weekend. I mean, because I'm going to be out on the boat with Dunnigan Saturday. Man, I'm just sick of these cold weekends. It's just aggravating me. Man, I just know there's a giant bluecat out there looking to smash one of them rods. It's got to be, there's got to be. And I throw that right out on that current seam. I don't know how much you guys can see that, but this is a huge eddy that's going around in circles, but there's a huge current seam on the outside edge. And I threw that 16-foot rod, I threw it right on the edge of that current seam out there, and it pulled back. It's actually going upstream in the current, in the reverse current, and it's pulling toward a rock pile that's down there that I have had I've caught a lot of fish. Whenever I would throw the line out there and then let it go current carry it back toward that rock pile. That's where I caught that 39-pound flathead on Jody's live show. It was right there in that spot. But again, you know, due to the modern marvels of manufacturing, like I said, they come in here and they've completely changed this. All that dirt and stuff you see, that all used to be just concrete. They hauled them rocks in. They completely changed the entire scenery here. Let's see. Should be able to adopt even tournament. Just not sure where I'm going yet. But don't be following me in Dunnigan. I still don't know where me and Josh are going. We're either going to Crab Orchard or we're going to what's the other one? Wren Lake. We're going to one of those two. Well, we do that dock demon tournament like we did the finesse tournament, Parker. We'll pull up in a cove and catch all the fish, and then when we pull out, you can come in there and take that spot over. I'd sure love to see one of those big rods go down. I want to see it slammed. I want to see it bent in half. I hear a boat somewhere smacking on them waves, and I don't see it. That river's white capped a little bit, but it's not bad. Just small caps out there, maybe foot and a half white caps from the wind. It's blowing against the current. That always makes it worse. Ooh, man, I wore this black shirt today, and that sun is cooking me. Might go to Kaskaskia. That ain't a bad idea. Yeah. Dude, it's 3 biggest fish. Like I can tell, we're going after channel cats. But yeah, if you can get some decent fish in on a dock demon, that'd probably be a good plan. I know Richard and Stephanie are fishing. They're gonna be fishing upstream of here, right over there. And they're gonna be on the Mississippi that day. Yeah, I'm still waiting on Captain Dunnigan to let me know. Wait a minute, that rod there is taking off downstream. What's up with that? Let's keep an eye.
I think we lost him.
There you go. Am I back now?
Yep.
It's cool down. I think it's overheating. I gotta try to see if I can like lay my hat on it or something, keep the sun off of it, but I won't be able to see Chad or anything if I do that. I need to kind of get some shade on this phone. Need no shade on it. If I put my hat like that, can you still see? Or is that blocking my screen?
The top left corner is blocked. There you go.
Okay. Well, I got my hat over the phone. I hope it don't blow off and go into the water. But yeah, my phone's now my 16-foot rod was pulling way upstream, and all of a sudden it just took off and went downstream. It's heading downstream. I don't where the line is. I don't know. Or maybe a fish on there that's carrying that. I'll fix to go tighten up the line and see. Something's going on there. Let me go see what's going on there. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, hang on. I got something going on right here.
We're in the back of the truck, dude.
Where's he going? Now something picked up the bait on that 16-footer and carried it downstream and dropped a bunch of slack. I tightened it up. He went back upstream. Let's see what happens with it. Lance McCougar, what's up, brother? Mr. Lyle, Doc Newton tournament is being put on by Lisa Swain. Yeah. It's next Saturday, Lyle. Doc Newton tournament is next Saturday. It is going to be catfish and carp, three biggest fish. Three biggest fish. Total weight, three biggest fish. I'm using fresh caught shad cut up. I went through the net a while ago. I went to one of my favorite shad spots that was all flooded out, but there was a culvert pipe, had water shooting out of it, and I threw off the side of that culvert pipe and caught a bunch of shad. I'm gonna put my hat back on the phone again. It's popping up a thing saying phone's getting hot. That's gonna be an issue this summer. I can tell you that right now. The phone overheating. And even if I wanted to bring my canopy down here and set it up, the wind would blow it into the river. So the canopy probably wouldn't be a good option. Yeah, I'd say something definitely picked up that bait and carried it downstream because it gets caught in that eddy and it pulls it, basically it pulls the line upstream. So something picked that bait up and swam downstream real fast, and now it's going back upstream. I'm just waiting on it to get that line tight and pull on that rod. Trying to keep this phone shaded as best I can. Watching what climbing up that hill's got me exhausted. And I'm thirsty and didn't bring my drink with me. Whew. If I sit here much longer, I will have to go up the truck and get something to drink. I'll have to. Can't sit down here and dehydrate. It don't take long with this sun beating on you and the wind blowing hard. You'll dehydrate really fast. Boy, I wish whenever picked that bait up, we'd just go ahead on and bend that rod down. I probably should have Jerry Parkered and reeled down on him is what I should have done. Yep, should have reeled down on that fish. And he dropped all that slack. Sun and wind can right out of you. It sure can. Mike Irvin, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk up to the truck here just a little bit and grab me a bottle of water or something. I'll have to. Can't be sitting down here without something to drink. Just can't do it. It'd be my luck when I'm walking up there and the rods will go down. But I'll be okay with it as long as he's still on there when I come back. Now the spot I was going to go to before I stopped here actually has shade trees. I kind of wish I'd have went on and went there. But I feel better about this spot as far as catching fish. 217 Rebel Outdoors. What's up, little brother? Haven't got to see you in a while. Been a minute. I got a cool breeze blowing on my neck, on the back of my head. Oh man, I do not want to climb that hill. But I think I'm gonna have to. I'm getting super thirsty. I've got to go get something to drink. Let's see, what's he say here? Yeah, it's been a minute. The grandbaby has been keeping me busy, keeping us busy. Oh, I bet. They are a handful. All right, I'm gonna run up the hill and get me something to drink. Hopefully, because I'm holding my hand and my hat over the phone to keep it from overheating. Hopefully, it does not overheat while I'm gone. If it does, you guys don't panic. I'll fix it when I get back. But I'm gonna go up that hill and grab my cooler with the water in it, and I'll be right back. It'd be awesome if both those rods bend over double while I'm gone, and they're still on there when I get back. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh. Let's see, did that fix it? Audio cutting in and out. Is it good now? I may have to disconnect my hearing aids. Yeah, I may have to drop out, disconnect the hearing aids, and come back. Ethan, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I walked up that hill, it disconnected from my hearing aids. And when I come back down, it was trying to reconnect, and so it's kicking my audio in and out.
Hey, does the Dr. Pepper can you hear?
That's better. Got me a good old drink of cold water. Much better. Now, I kept an eye on them rods as I walked all the way up that hill, so I didn't see them go down, so we're still waiting. I've caught a lot of fish in this spot though, so I feel pretty good about this spot. Oh, excuse me. Be back later, have a family function to go to. Okay. We probably won't be here for a long time today. A couple hours probably, maybe 3. My arm's getting tired because I'm having to hold my hand over the phone to keep it from overheating. I think what I'm gonna do is build like a kind of like a little shadow box thing to go over the phone to kind of cover it from the sun. Make that cool breeze blowing on that phone, keep it from overheating. Yeah, come on, Black Betty, Big Fish. I'm serious, man. She had something picked the bait up a while ago, but he just dropped slack in the line and swam downstream. And by the time I tightened it up, I guess he let go of it. I probably need to check that bait. He might have chewed it off there. Yeah, I won't see that big rod get hit. If the bait's gone off that, we're gonna put I got a big shad in the cooler. I'm gonna chop that head piece off and put a big bait on there. Put a big old monster bait on there. We'll check her here in a minute and see what's going on. It may be hung up. If these rods get hung up, I left all my gear, all the rigs and everything are up in the truck. And if we break off both rods, what we'll do is we'll pack up and we'll move to another spot. Cause I don't want to rig up and go there, bring the stuff down here, rig up, and then turn around and go break off again. Yeah, let's check that bait on that big rod, see what's going on with it. And no matter what, we're going to change it out and put a bigger bait on there. I'm going to have to climb that mountain again. I'm going to climb that mountain one more time. And if I climb that mountain one more time, I'm going to lose somewhere else. But let me check that bait. No matter what, we're going to put a bigger bait on there. Yep, bait's gone. That fish got it off there a while ago. Come out there, Hook. Sure enough. See, whenever he dropped all that slack, I should have reeled down on that. Should have reeled down on it. All right, let's get a big bait. Let's go with that one right there. By George, you won't get that bait off there. Yeah, whenever something picked up that bait logo and dropped that slack and went downstream, you got the bait off that hook. But we put a big giant gizzard shad head on there now, and I hooked it through the top of the head, right through that bone. So he won't be able to get that bait off there as easy. Gonna be a little tougher for him. Cannot get comfortable in this chair at all. I think everything is still working. Last chat that I see is going to have to climb that mountain again. 27 people still watching. Yep, we had a fish pick that line up. And right now I throw it out there and the current pulls it actually upstream because it's in that eddy. But a while ago that line dropped slack, and when it got tight again it was going downstream. It was heading that way. And then it dropped slack again, and my reeled up bait was gone. So I should have reeled down on that fish. It's working. Okay, thank you. I should have reeled down on it when there was a bunch of slack in there because that fish had that bait in his mouth swimming with it. And he was heading downstream. If I'd have reeled down, I would have got that fish. If he drops slack again, I'm reeling down on him. Get another drink here. I haven't seen anything miss that green rod yet. I keep hearing a boat behind me. That's maybe the wind beating the waves against the shoreline that I hear. Oh God, this wind is awful. Man, I might get some more talking to people on the show. You guys are too quiet. Half time, I think Levi done went to sleep. Could never tell. I see you.
I think you went to sleep. I just been so muted because it's windy right now.
Yeah, this wind's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
thinking I need to reel it up and throw it back in that same spot where I was a while ago. Right on that current seam. Because I didn't throw it on the current seam this time. Boy, that wind's got them rods bouncing. Is the chat still working? It ain't moving. People ain't saying nothing. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reel that rod up and throw it back out where I had it a while ago. I didn't throw it in the same spot. And I think those fish are out there on that current seam. Warren Farley, what's up, buddy? I went fishing last night and everybody was talking about how good them lights were I got. Yep, that's the Warren Farley power box, and I got the Compex light from Warren Farley. It had lit up good last night. It's working great. Yep, I had a fish grab the bait a while ago and drop the slack. Take off downstream and then drop the slack in the air. I want to throw back in that same spot. The good thing about it is the wind's blowing in the direction that I'm throwing, so I can get real distance out of it.
Yeah, it's getting pretty windy on your end now.
I know it. Can you hear it?
That's all I could hear the last minute you was talking.
Yeah. I may have to turn the hearing aids off and just go with the. Let me turn these hearing aids off because they're going to pick up all that noise. I'll be right back.
Okay, is that any better on the wind now?
So far, so good.
I've turned. That's just gonna make it hard for me to hear y'all. All right. Is the wind any better?
No wind now.
Let's see here. 2 more weeks and I'll be at Lake Cure with John Parker again. Wind is good. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's gonna make it hard for me to hear them because I had to disconnect my hearing aids. But let me re-throw that rod. I want to get it back in that sweet spot where I had it a while ago. All right. We got it back out there on that current seam. Hopefully that fish is still hanging out there. Just got off the phone with Lisa Swain. I found out about a guy that is in the tournament. I'm gonna kick his ass. Hey, ain't gonna be no bluegill bass and crappie on this one, big boy. Yep, that's gonna be exciting. It's gotta be catfish and carp. So you'll be catching bait. I'm gonna be catching the fish. DSO, any luck? No, Michael. I had a fish grab the bait while ago and drop slack, and I should have reeled down on him because when I reeled up, bait was gone. Yeah, I think I got that rod in the wrong spot again. I didn't get that rod where I wanted it. Dadgummit. I want it on that current seam, not in the seam. Yeah. That rod's still not exactly where I want it, but we're going to leave it sit there. Let's see. Hold on a second. Like I did, caught 2 buffalo carp on Thursday. Cool. I caught a whole net full of them the other day. Sitting in the yard with the missus, she cut her leg. Dad, got it, dude. Well, they'll stitch it right up. As long as she didn't cut it off, she'll be fine. Right, B, catfishing, what's up? Man, we're out here fishing in this high wind situation. It's not fun. But you know us, we're just too stubborn to quit. Or too stubborn not to try, anyway. I still didn't get that rod thrown out there where I wanted. I hit in the current, same as that at the edge of it. Now it's dragging it downstream real fast, which is not what I wanted it to do. But we're going to let it sit there and see what happens. If it'll drift out to the edge of that current seam, there might be a big old fish laying there. This is a big fish spot. I mean, got fast water out there right next to an eddy. Look at the wind blowing that dirt across the river down there. It's picking up that sand and blowing it across the river. It's like a dust storm. Let that rod sit right there. At least the line's staying tight now. That's something, I guess. I bet it's hung up with the rock.
Yeah, that wind's really picked up here on me now.
Yeah, it's getting worse here. How long we been live? 2 hours? I'll probably give it at the most another hour, because this wind's just gonna get worse. But we're gonna stick around another hour and see if we can't get on a fish. We're gonna give it the best chance we can. Yeah, that wind's blowing so hard now it's blowing dust across or sand across the river, and it's like a big cloud down there of dirt blowing across the river on me.
Yeah, last Saturday I went for a boat ride with Parker, and we loaded in. We went across to the other side where these little creeks are,
Yeah.
and man, there was probably a 60 or a 70-pound blue that was just tore all up in the edge of the woodline.
Oh man, I hate it when I find that. Me and Richard Cluck found one day. Yeah, probably about a 50-pounder. It's laying on the bank, just tore all the pieces, dead.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna rebait one more time then.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let them sit for a little bit, see what happens. Man, that wind blowing. Almost blew the camera over. Ugh. I dig the camera down there. Lyle Stokes, I'm ready to go, Danny. All right. Man. Yeah, that wind I had a big gust of wind come over and tried to blow the tripod over. I gotta put some rocks on this thing or something. It's still pretty hot here. We just got all this wind. I bet you that bait rod's hung up. I bet it's hung up. I'm gonna reel her up again. Try to get it in that spot that I tried to hit. I missed it a while ago. It's hard to hit with this wind blowing the way it is. Let me try it again. If I can get up. Now, there is one big pile of rocks that's still out there, right out there. And I threw that big rod right into that current seam. I wanted to throw on the edge of it, and I threw right in it, and it drifted that line right into them rocks. So that rod's hung up. I'm just going to let it sit. Maybe, hopefully, a catfish will find that bait, and he'll grab it and pull down them rocks. We'll see. I don't want to break it off because I'm not walking back up the truck and get another rig. So we'll let it sit there and see what happens. $107 here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give it. I don't know. Let's see. Probably go another 20 minutes because this wind's getting stronger. It's getting bad, and I've got one rod hung up. So I'm probably just gonna bag this and go home. I got some stuff I can do at the house. Come back on a better day. You know what I mean? Instead of sitting out here suffering. Mike Chavez in here? Oh yeah, he is. Oh, that's who said that a while ago. Good Lord. Yeah, guys, I had just done up this. I'm gonna give it about 15 more minutes. Got this
Yeah, this
wind
picked
blowing.
up big time on me.
Yeah, this wind's blowing this sand all on the back of my neck, and it's going down my shirt, getting into my ear holes and everything else. It's blowing sand all over me.
In the cracks and crevices where it shouldn't be.
Oh, you got that right. It goes, it hits the back of your neck, goes down your shirt, and goes right into your crack. I might go straight and take a shower. It's gonna be 5 pounds of sand in the bathtub.
Yeah, we was big real bad here.
Yeah, it just seems like it's getting worse. It ain't
Yeah,
slacking up at all. Oh man.
Back here.
Yeah, every now and then you get a big old gust, man. It just throws sand all over you. Yep. Yeah, there's been a lot of times I'll come out and fish when I'm, not quite comfortable. But man, when you're sitting out here, it's just absolutely miserable. There ain't no way I'm having fun. If I'm not having fun, you guys aren't gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, you gotta cut your losses and say, well, I got some work I can do around the house. I should be doing that right now instead of sitting out here all miserable. It'd be nice if that wind wasn't blowing. I can bring the canopy down here and set it up, keep the sun off of me. But you can't even set the canopy up because that wind will blow it right into the river. We're gonna see if we can get that one big rod loose. If not, we're gonna break it off. And then I'm gonna reel up the other rod. I'm gonna rebait it and throw it one more time. We'll be down to one rod. Oh, I slung that rod out there so far, I just about spooled the reel. It's only got a few wraps left on it. There we go. We got you back.
Yeah, I got kicked out.
All right, brother. See you later. Okay. Now we're about to back that truck down on them rocks in 4-wheel drive. Huh. I didn't think about that. I might be able to kick that truck in 4-wheel drive and back it down them rocks. I don't want to pull down here. I want to back down here. What time we got? All right, Ethan. I'm gonna give it about 5 more minutes, man. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I've been loading up already, getting my stuff ready.
I don't know if I can back that truck down them rocks or not. I'm gonna go look at it. I may just give it a try. Dang, you guys went down the hill. Trying to look, and y'all's gone. Yeah, y'all almost went to the river. That's close.
Watch out now. Watch out.
Let's see. Got dirt all over the screen. Can't see that. Hmm. What the crap did I do? Yeah. There. Yeah, y'all went flying down the side of the bank and y'all almost went in the river. I looked up, camera's gone. I'm like, oh crap, what happened? Yeah, I was gonna try to back that truck down them rocks. Some of them rocks are pretty big and they're real loose. I don't want to get stuck there, so I'm just gonna say forget that idea. But guys, I'm gonna get out of here. This wind's getting too bad. Like I said, I almost lost the camera. It blowed off the side of that hill right there, and you guys was laying down there next to the. By the time I got to you, you was right at the edge of the river. You almost went in. So I hope y'all can hear me or not. Phone's got dirt all over it. I can't see nothing. Just covered in sand and dirt. Well, I'm gonna shut it down and get out of here.
All right, Dan. All right, we'll see you later.
All right, brother. Hey, sorry we couldn't stay longer, man. This is just too rough. Ain't no point in being out here.
I'm getting ready to load it up too. This wind's blowing way too bad.
Yeah, because my chair keeps blowing over. Now the camera's blowing over. It's just too crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Appreciate y'all coming up and at least trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you have a good rest of your day.
All right, brother. You too. We'll see you.
All right, bye.
All right, Levi, we're leaving. You got anything to say?
Try again next Sunday. That's about all I got.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully it'll be better. Yeah, it's just too much, man. I got sand and dirt in my eyes. It's just awful. You know, wind blowing, it's making it just it's too much.
Yeah, it's white capping out here on the Caskie now.
It is here now too. It was kind of blowing a while ago, but now it's really getting it.
Yeah, that's how it is here now.
I don't know how well y'all can see that out there, but yeah. There's about 4 or 5 foot rollers out there. The wind's blowing the waves up. Yeah, when you guys got blown off the side of the bank and almost went in the water, that was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I said, man, I almost lost my tripod and the camera because the wind blowed it toward the river. But we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out with us. You know, hey, a lot of people don't go fishing unless it's just perfect. You know us. No matter what the conditions are, we're at least going to give it a try. And that's why we fail a lot. But hey, I'm at least going to go give it a shot, you know. If you can't get it done, you just call it good and pack it up and go on home. Do better the next time. You're my brothers, you're my sisters, you're my catfish family. God bless each and every one of you, because you know that we love you, and we'll see you again real soon. Next Saturday, the Doc Demon Tournament. Me and Josh Dunning are going to take on all these other people and see if we can't put a whooping on them. You guys be there to watch that. It's going to be a good time. Bye, y'all. Love you.